Hey, what is going on, viewers? Zesty Lime Studios here, and welcome back to another drinks review. Today we're reviewing another one of these Red Bull editions, but this one is going to be on the Summer Edition 2023 edition. And this one is going to be on the Juneberry. So I'll get to that in just a second on what actually Juneberry is, because I think most people have not heard or even know what Juneberries are, including myself. So anyway, it's got this at a very random corner shop and it cost me £1.45. Yes, the price keeps going up and up and up these drinks, doesn't it? But there we go. These are full sugar as well, just for reference. But this one is got the blue packaging on it. So obviously this has got the edition style packaging as opposed to the Red Bulls has, and they've used for many years now, and it's kind of the same. They haven't changed or anything, but it's kind of basic and simple, but you know, it's fine. It's what it is. It's Red Bull's kind of packaging, but for the most part, yeah, it's just blue and then literally a bit of white for the front and then kind of just a chrome cutout and stuff for the ingredients and stuff on the back. On the bottom we've got nothing, and on top it's all standard and silver apart from the pull ring, which has got a little Red Bull cutout in the pull tab. So anyways, taking a closer look at the can. So it said Red Bull Summer Edition Juneberry, £1.45. So this is full sugar, like I said, and the sugar content is 11 grams of sugar per 100 ml. So it is 1 gram over of the sugar average, which is 10 grams. The vitamins are niacin, pantothenic acid, vitamin B6 and B12, which is pretty standard there. The caffeine content is 32 milligrams per 100 ml as well, which is bang on the average there. And apart from that, nothing else of interesting on the can. Red Bull never puts stories or stuff like that, so not massive interest on the can. So there we go. Anyways, Juneberry. Well, just a little bit of explanation of what Juneberry actually is to give some context. So Juneberries are basically, unless you Google it, they're basically a little dark circular kind of fruit. And after doing a lot of research on it, because I had no idea, people were saying it's kind of reminiscent of either raisins or dark cherries. There's other sources saying it tastes of kind of apple and berries put together. There's loads of different things, but the main, I think, point of Juneberry is that it's meant to be kind of like black cherries, raisins, and kind of like stuff like that. So it'll be interesting to see how this actually does taste. Hopefully it tastes nice. I mean, I read somewhere else it said it's kind of got a really sweet but a bit of a almost nutty like taste. So I don't know, you know, there's so many sources saying different things, but we'll have to find out for ourselves. But anyways, it's nice and cold. Got my Zesty Lime Studios cup, so nevertheless, let's open it and hopefully it won't explode over me. So I'm guessing the colour is going to be, I guess, well, some sort of purpley colour, because obviously berries and purple and stuff, so either dark blue or purple or something like that. Right, don't explode over me. There we go, nicely done. Right, and the colour is, hey, surprise, surprise. Purple colour though. It might look different on camera, but that is a really, really kind of darkish purple colour to it. There we go, put that to one side. So yeah, it's definitely purple. Look at that, you can see the purple matching my background on the wall. Look at that, guys, really, really nice purpley colour. Freaking awesome. It's not absolutely not see-through, but you can kind of see through it with the light and stuff. You can see my hand and stuff, but for the most part. Right, so that's the colour of it. So let's give it a closer smell and see what it smells like. Ooh. Very interesting smell. It does smell of, it definitely does smell of the berry family. Now, ultimately, with a June fruit flavour, it's like, well, you could say it tastes of June fruit, but because hardly anyone even knows what it is or even has tasted it, people always try and compare the least popular fruits with other fruits to make it kind of sound kind of, you know, sound similar, shall I say, which, you know, is understandable. So, but yes, in a way, almost, I don't know, it's like just a mixed, it's just a very berry smell. I had the plum smell came into my head, but I don't really think it is plum smell. Yeah, it's a really interesting smell, but it does smell very berry. It smells very nice though. Well, here we go, guys. Nevertheless, let's taste some. That is nice. That is very nice. Well, that is certainly something different. I will give it that. So I'll start off by saying it doesn't really seem that sweet as a drink, or not like super sweet, even for it being full sugar and stuff like that. It doesn't seem to be super sugary or syrupy, interestingly, as well. So I think, like, don't get me wrong, it does seem to be sweet, but it doesn't nowhere seem to be as what I was expecting from like super kind of fruit taste combined with, you know, all of the sugar. So it's definitely not what I was expecting on that side of it. This has been no chemical taste, no artificial tastes or anything like that, which is great and always nice from Red Bull as well. Well, yes, the flavour itself, it's interesting, but it is actually really quite nice. I can see the resemblance when what people said on Google that, yeah, it kind of remembers of like a kind of raisiny kind of dark berry style taste. I do see that. In terms of the nuttiness, what someone else said, doesn't taste nuttiness whatsoever. I can't see any of the nuttiness, but definitely along the dark berry side. If anything, again, it's almost like a dark plum. I don't know, I keep getting plum in my head, but I don't, because I think it's a mix of a few things, or has reminiscence of a few things. I think it's almost like a dark plum kind of ish flavour combined with a bit of a black cherry kind of taste, kind of mixed in together. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting for the drink. And as a result, it is really, really nice. Now, they do normally bring out sugar-free versions of all of their editions. So if I will be interested to pick up the sugar-free version to see how that one tastes as well. This has only just come out, so the time of doing this video. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, when the sugar-free one becomes more available to buy, how that one does taste without all of the sugar backing it up. But yeah, it's just a very, very dark style berry drink. It might be a bit too strong and a bit too deep for many people, maybe. But I think obviously definitely pick this up and give it a try, because then you can say, wow, you know, I've tried Juneberry, you know, what is this crazy berry? But ultimately, when something like Juneberry is so similar within the same family of fruits and stuff like that, then, you know, like I said, it is understandable when something will, you know, taste along the same lines as, you know, dark kind of, you know, dark plum, kind of a dark cherry taste. But overall, it is nice, and I definitely would drink it again. Obviously, I'll wait for the sugar-free to see how that tastes, because obviously I wouldn't drink the full sugar every single day. But yeah, certainly something different now. They're big up to Red Bull for doing these crazy, I think last year it was the cactus fruit, again, which is just unheard of. You know, pretty much no one knows what cactus fruit is. So, and I think the year before was something crazy again. So yeah, well done for doing these crazy flavours. But in terms of a rating, what rating should I give this out of 10? Ooh, I don't know. I mean, it's a nice, satisfied, dark kind of berry taste, but what's the rating? Well, I honestly think probably, see, I want to say 7.5, because it is nice, but I'm not jumping up and down about it, and it wouldn't be my first pick, you know, and I'd rather just have a nice, good black cherry energy drink, you know. I don't know, I'll give it, I think a 7.5. It is nice, but not, you know, nowhere near some of these other incredible flavours that are out there these days. So I think, 7.5 is reasonable. So there you go, guys. Well, as always, if you have tried this drink, please let me know in the comments below what you think to it. But as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.